Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Fanja Amin and I am a designer and brand strategist. And I just wanted to take this time to introduce myself and my channel and talk a little bit about how I got into brand strategy and design. So let me start with a little bit of my background. My background is in industrial design. That's what I studied undergrad and grad. And industrial design is pretty much product design. So you are designing a product thinking of the function and the aesthetics at the same time. So I did this undergrad. I had wanted to do industrial design for the longest time. And so I really was just like fixated on that path, right? And then grad school, I went to grad school not too long after my undergrad and decided to continue with industrial design, except the program was a little different. It was design for social impact, which had more of an emphasis of using design tools in different avenues. So taking like design thinking or a specific way of solving problems, like this design framework, and applying it to neighborhood watch organizations and, businesses that may seem like they have nothing in relation to design. So I really enjoyed this. Like this program really opened up my mind to, okay, there are so many ways in which I can use my design and creative skills to help people and to solve problems. So when I finished grad school, I was determined to, find my dream job and just do amazing work. I knew that at some point I wanted to start a business as well, but it never was like the priority at that point because I was just like, I need to make money. I need to, have something like savings and, take care of myself before I start trying to start something. So I just like kind of put off things I wanted to start and focus on looking for a job, applying everywhere. I did all kinds of things. Never really found like my dream job. But I did a number of jobs where some of them were cool, some of them were kind of nightmares, but all learning experiences, and they all kept me fed and housed. So that's what matters. But I along the way tried starting a number of different things. Like I started selling typographic posters on Etsy, thinking this would be like an easy job that would, an easy business that would like allow me to, make some side money. Like with any business, you have to like promote it and work on it. So it wasn't like, easy. And then I started like selling pastries from home. I was doing this before, like after undergrad, but I just restarted doing that again. Started a food blog, started selling foodie apparel. I had done like my share of things, and each time, even though I may have enjoyed some of them, they were never really like my dream business or the end goal. They were always supposed to be like means for me to make some sort of side income and eventually be able to do what I really want to do. But the thing is, because I was not fully invested in some of these businesses, which some of them they're still there for the most part. I'm not doing anything with them. But because I was not fully invested in them, I just kind of would prioritize, my job and other people's stuff before mine. And so I never really got to any place where I was like satisfied with any of what these businesses were giving me. I realized like if I just keep on like waiting for this dream job and trying to do like different things on the side and not what it was that I really wanted to do, then I would just be wasting time. Like at some point I was like, you need to just figure out how to do like exactly what it is that you want to do, even if it's huge and it needs a bunch of funding. So that kind of brings me to freelancing. I had thought about freelancing in the past, but it always seemed like it was going to be really hard, and I don't know, I just was never into the idea of it. But I was on Instagram and I saw this ad about freelancing and how you can start freelancing like even while you're working and then build up into a business. And it just sounded really doable. I was like, that actually sounds like something that's doable, unlike the idea of freelancing that I had. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. So so I, learned a lot, did a lot of thinking. I came up with like a whole system to figure out what it is exactly I wanted to freelance. And so I decided I was going to start freelancing brand strategy and design. I initially started with for food businesses. I'm going to be switching on my branding a little bit, but that was kind of like the niche that I wanted to focus on. But yeah, once I figured that out, like I was super excited. I just decided to work on that and build that up and just learn and grow in all the ways that I needed to run a business. So this was last year, around spring, when I decided what I wanted to freelance. And then in the summer, so I was teaching at the time. So during the summer, I had, summer break. So I was able to really start the business and working, building my website, all of those things and growing it. But I was really scared about going back to work once summer was over, because I knew that the moment I was going to be back at work, I would give all my energy to my job and my freelancing would kind of fall to the side. So I just, like my prayer, like the whole summer was for God to just make it really clear that I could quit my job. And it was specifically like if I got a paying client by the end of July, I would quit my job and just do freelancing only, or find a part-time job as I freelance, whatever it was. But it was just, I just wanted to quit my job so I wouldn't, so I will be able to focus primarily on freelancing. So that was my prayer, and God being who he is, wait to the last minute, like literally on July 31st, that's when I got my first paying client. So the following day I quit my job and I was like, okay, here we are, just me and a business that doesn't have any money yet. But yeah, that's what happened. So here I am. It's been a journey. It's been exciting and scary, and sometimes one more than the other. I've learned a lot, and it's been so fun to learn and to do different projects and to learn new things. But I think the biggest thing for me is that it's just been helping me learn to trust God throughout all of this, because I know that like I'm here because he allowed me to be here, and if he did, I know that he will lead me to the people who need my services, and I don't have to worry about I don't have to like think too hard and worry about it, which is what I tend to do. But yeah, I created this channel because I just want to talk more about branding and about design, and share projects I'm working on and different things that I'm learning, different things that will be helpful for business owners or people who want to start freelancing. So yeah, expect some of that in this channel. And also, if you have any things that you think I should talk about, feel free to drop them in the comments. But that's pretty much it. That's why I am here, and I'm hoping this channel will give you some value and give you some motivation to go do what you are made to do. Well, thank you for being here, and I'll catch you on the next one.